Good morning. In our previous class, we learned two things: how to import data of text file as well as how to import data of CSV file. Student, I have sent two videos regarding CSV file. I will not explain TXT file here because most of the students are familiar with Notepad and creation of text file. First question rise that what is text file? Text file is a file where we type simple characters only. The manner which are typed are written over the storage in the same manner and not much more complex as compared to any other type of file. So student, how we can create text file? That is very easy. Open Notepad, type there and save with the extension .txt. Now how we can read txt file? That is also easy. You have to just call method read underscore table of data frame and you have to pass the file path along with file name with the specification that how to separate one column value with another column. There we have to mention delay underscore white space argument. If we mention that true, space value, especially tab, will be stored in different columns. So if we consider the data of our file, there will be 3 columns with 4 rows. Student, you will do it yourself over the system because it's easy to do the program over system. Computer, it means computer. But if you want to do over Android mobile browser window, you can do. What you have to do, you have to create just a file a.txt at this location. You have to press plus sign and write file name a.txt or something or similar any another file name and mention here that file name while you are reading the data. How you can read the data? With the help of read underscore table method. Now next thing, we learn how we can read data from CSV file. First question, what is CSV file? CSV file is a file just similar to any text file, but its data remain in tabular form with the specification of comma. Each comma specifies that it is value of another column. In above example, suppose we are having a file name.csv file, comma separated value. CSV means comma separated value. So first row with values like date, comma price, comma factor 1, comma factor 2. Then next, similar value separated by comma, and if this file exists or you have created, you have to just call the method read underscore csv and you have to mention the file path or file name, complete file path. You will mention here file path along with the file name and it will read the data into data frame object, and if you display the data, those data will be displayed in different columns. Now next question, How we can create CSV file? CSV file can be created with MS Excel software. You have to open MS Excel, create 2 or 3 columns with some heading, then fill values just below those columns as rows, and save that file with file extension .csv. It will create CSV file. Then after you can operate, you can read data from that file. Next question rises that what is the purpose of CSV file? CSV file is the file which remain nearby text format, less complex, and can easily transport over network to upload or download data. So that's why use of CSV file is being increased. Due to its simplicity, reading of data is easy and not required to have any additional third-party software. That is the plus point of CSV file. Whereas if you are having the data in any another file format, reading of such data require lot of programming and complexity also. So CSV file reduces such complexity. We just have to write simple program, and here we are having a data object, data frame that hold all its internal complexity. We just have to call the method read_CSV. We do not have to write too much complex program. We just have to pass the file name and then we can read the data. This program can be done over the computer. Hope that student you will do it yourself. Now we move toward the next part of your syllabus, that is addition of extra column over data frame. We can add additional column. Look at this program. Here what we are doing, we are creating PD object of data frame, pandas, and then after we are calling method data frame. Here what we are passing a dictionary with name as key and value Anil and Mahi. It means it will create a data frame with name column only, and if we execute this program, we will find that single column only. Now we require to have class column. How we can add class column? df, then mention square bracket, then mention column name. I am mentioning here class as additional column. Then here I will pass value in the form of list, as well as if it require we can create series also. We can pass series also. So here we are passing list. First value class 12, second value class 11, and then after we display the value of df. Student, what should be there? First print statement with df use, it will display only name column. After execution of df of class equal 12, 11, it will create additional column class with two values. 12 and 11 will be added, and if we display df, those value along with name will be shown. So 12 will be assigned to Anil and 11 will be assigned to Mahi, just like that. Now student, we execute the program. It is executing. Student, look at here. It is displaying value name, then Anil and Mahi for first print statement, and then class. We assign an additional column class, and we display the value of df. It will display 12 and 11. It look like that Anil is in class 12, Mahi is in class 11. So one thing to be remembered, that whenever we are adding any column, value will be added from the beginning. So 12 is added at the beginning, it means first row, and then 11 is added at the second row. Now student, we learn something more. Suppose we are having any additional column and we do not want it to be there, then we can remove that column with the help of del statement or pop statement. Student, you have gone through these two methods in list also, deleting the first column using del function or deleting another column using pop function. Both are similar. You can use any one. We use it here. We will have to mention the column name. Okay student, I make changes in this program. I write here del, then mention df of, here I mention class. And now I display print df Student, what should be the output of first df? It will display only name column with Anil and Mahi. Next printf statement will display one more column class, and last print df statement will should display only name column, because we have removed it with the help of del statement. Now I execute this program. Student, look at here. What's happening here? It is name in class, name Anil Mahi. Then with the help of second printf statement, it is displaying name in class, both column with values, and last it is displaying only name column, because we have removed class column from df with the help of del statement. So student, either you can use del statement or df. Using both are in different manner. If you are using del, that will be like statement, but if you are using pop, that will be like method. So we can remove column with the help of pop also. Here we will have to mention the object name, then pop, then here we will change the bracket, symbol bracket and closing bracket. Okay, now I execute the same program. It is like here, first Anil Mahi, second print print statement shows name and class, and third print statement shows only name because we have removed class column with the help of pop method. So student, as you wish, you can, it is up to you which method to be used. One simple assignment I give you, what is difference between del and pop, del statement and pop method. So student, it is simple assignment given to you. You will try to find out, is there any difference between these two styles of deletion of a column from data frame. Now next, suppose we have some column name, we assign some column name, and those column names are to be changed. There is one method, rename. We can change the column name with the help of rename method. We have to call the rename method along with one attribute columns equal, and inside that columns equal we will mention the earlier column name and new column name. Here what's happening, columns equal capital A colon small a, means capital A column name will be changed to small a. Okay, I write the same program here. What I do, we are having df. Suppose I want to have name. In place of name, I have column A, then column B, and now I display the value of these columns. It should display A and B. It is displaying A and B. Now I remove this also. I don't want to show multiple times. Okay, so first of all we are creating data frame with single column only A with value Anil Mahi. Next we add one more column in the same data frame, and then after we display the value of df, it will display the modified data frame. Now we want to change the column name. What we will do, df dot rename. What to rename? We will mention columns columns equal, then here we will mention dictionary type. Okay, then we will mention column name here, which is to be changed, then its value. That is required. A name, then comma, next column name is P, and its value to be look like class. Next we want to display the modified data frame. Okay student, and now I execute the program. I should df equal okay student, in place it do not change, but what you have to do, you have to modify the data frame. You will have to write it like df equal df dot rename. So what will happen here, you are creating one another data frame with modified column names, a with name and b with class, that is assigned to another data frame, but we are using the same name, so df will be changed. And if we execute the statement and display the value of df, it will display the modified column name, means column a and b now name and class. Thank you students, it's enough for today. I will give you some assignment to practice. Hope that you will do it properly to learn.